Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my September few days of October empties. I am sorry I was not able to get it up at the end of September. My husband painted the interior of our house, so it's just been kind of crazy here, and honestly haven't been as focused on melting as I normally would be in the month of September, and I'm hoping to pick it back up this month because again, fall is my favorite time of year to melt, and so I really want to take advantage of the cool weather we're having here and enjoy some good fall melts. In the meantime, I'm going to show you guys what I got through. There's not a ton here because again, as I said, it was kind of busy here and my focus was just really not on melting, but I will show you what I got through, and I'm sorry it's such a mess. I just literally kind of dumped the bag out and just went for it. So we're going to start with the soaps. All of these are from Bath & Body Works and all of these are foaming hand soaps. This first one here is Pumpkin Cupcake. You can see the scent notes there, baked pumpkin and whipped vanilla frosting. This one was really nice. This was in my bedroom at my sink and I really liked it. It's a good bakery true pumpkin cupcake scent. It smells really good and it's good for fall. Next up, I have this one here. This is Leaves. And this is Golden Nectar, Mulled Spices, and Warm Musk. To me, this smells just like the candle. I'm not the hugest fan of the candle, but I don't really mind it in soap. And it smelled really good. It's a good one. Would pick it up again. This one is Capri Ocean Breeze, and I'm sure this was finished probably at the beginning of September. This is Marine Waters, Crisp Cotton, and Ocean Air. And I don't remember this one. Yeah, it smells really good. Just a true soapy clean scent, like a perfect scent for a hand soap. That one smells good. And then lastly for hand soaps here, I have Blueberry Crumble. This is fresh blueberries, brown sugar glaze, and a dash of cinnamon. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one. This one really smelled very foodie like. So I even got like a crust note in this. It was really, really good. I would totally pick this one up again. I would get this in a candle too. It smelled really good. So that is it for my hand soaps. I do have two candles here. The first one here is Boardwalk, and this is the one that had the white lid, and the scent notes here are caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples, and salty sweet cream. The burn on this was really, really great, but this was not as strong as I thought it should be. And I also noticed with this version of Boardwalk, and for some reason I feel like there's been some people who I have watched who have talked about this version of Boardwalk, but this one just wasn't as intense as Summer Boardwalk normally is. It just wasn't as strong, and when it was strong, you didn't get any of the sweetness. Like I didn't get any taffy, no caramel, no apples. It was just kind of a little bit of a smoky, I got the saltiness, some of the popcorn, but it just wasn't quite what I expected based on my experiences melting Summer Boardwalk in the past. On the other hand, this one here, Salted Pretzel Milkshake, that's the lid there. This one was so good. So the scent notes on this one are creamy vanilla ice cream, salty pretzel bits, gooey chocolate drizzle. This just smelled like such a good bakery scent. I don't know. It smelled really good. I got a soft pretzel note. I got a little bit of the saltiness. I wouldn't say I got like a chocolate note, but it was definitely like a gourmand, yummy vanilla scent. And it was a really strong thrower. I would pick this one up again in a heartbeat. All right, and I'm just gonna go through this wax in no particular order. So we'll start here. This first one is from Rainbow Melts, and it's in the scent Yummy. You can see this is creamy zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and frosted birthday cake, and this one was yummy. A super strong thrower. I'm pretty sure I cut this into fourths. I really like her zucchini bread because it's not super like Frito-like or spicy. I've had spicy zucchini bread and kind of like that Frito corn chip smelling zucchini bread, and I hate that one. And I love this one because sometimes zucchini bread can overpower a scent, but it is literally so sweet. So you get the zucchini bread, but you also get that really strong sugar cookie. You get the really strong true frosted birthday cake. There is a sugary like vanilla buttercream to this. It was so good, so yummy. Really enjoyed it. Next up here, I have Toasty from Wax Incredibles. Just so you guys know, with Wax Incredibles, the website is not currently up. I think she's just dipping her toe a little bit back in the water of making wax. So you can send her a custom order online, and she does have a Facebook group where you can do that. She also has been putting out tons of like samplers. You know, she'll say, I'm doing a Halloween sampler. It's, you know, $25 shipped or whatever. And then you can just message her and she will, you know, send you a PayPal invoice or whatever. So just so you know, if you want to place an order, she is making wax again. It's just not on a formal website. Okay, anyhow, so Toasty is warm vanilla sugar, toasted marshmallow, and toasted coconut and funnel cake. Sounds yummy, right? Is this the right one? Yes. This one, you guys, this one was so insanely strong. Like, it's not even funny. I literally had this going in my bedroom for like 4 days. And when I took it off, it was still going. So the first thing I got in this was the warm vanilla sugar and the funnel cake, which was such a delicious, like, decadent, heavy scent, but at the same time perfumey. Like, it smelled so food-like, but at the same time it smelled like you could wear it as a perfume. It was so bizarre, but so freaking good. I would get this scent again in a heartbeat. It was so good, so strong. If you like don't like coconut, I wouldn't let this deter you, because you really don't get a lot of coconut in this. And I also do get a little bit of cinnamon in this, more of like a bakery cinnamon, but it's not too intense. This one was delicious. I loved it. And I think this is my only other scent shot. This one is Tiffany's Upside Down Cake. This is Cupcake at Tiffany's and Pineapple Upside Down Cake. I've already talked about this scent so many times. I really don't need to say anything else except that it's amazing. If you're a bakery lover, you should definitely try this scent. It smells so good. Always a good strong thrower, and one of my faves from Wax Incredibles. Let's do clams. So I have quite a few from the Bathing Garden. This first one is pumpkin butterscotch chip waffles, and this was just kind of like a pumpkin pecan waffles dupe. This to me was a little bit stronger on the waffle side of things, so it was still very sweet, smelled really good, was a good strong thrower for me. But it was just a little more stronger on that kind of bready, warm waffle note, but I enjoyed that. And I melted these in as a cube at a time in each warmer, and it was really strong. I loved it. And you can see this one's going on a year old. This one, banana rum cookies. This is exactly as it sounds. It is like a banana cookie scent. You get a touch of rum, but it's very subtle, but I like it because it kind of just adds this something to the scent. If you like banana, you will love this. To me, this banana, it isn't quite super artificial, but it's also not quite authentic. It's somewhere in between, but you get that bakery note. And this one was another one that was a really good, strong thrower. So I really enjoyed that. This one, however, I will say, I saved it because I thought it would be good for the fall, but I honestly think this is one you could melt like in the spring, summer if you wanted a bakery scent. This next one is pumpkin marshmallow cookie jar. So this one also reminded me of pumpkin pecan waffles, except this one was definitely sweeter. So this was not like the other one with the waffle note. It was much sweeter, probably because it is a cookie versus a waffle. Smelled super good. Again, gave me a really good throw. These ones I have from October of last year have been throwing really well for me. And I really like the Bathing Garden's pumpkin. So I really like that one. Next up from Barrett's, I have an actual pumpkin and pecan waffles. This one was good, but this one was not as strong as I'm used to from Barrett's, and this one definitely smells like that Bath and Body Works candle though. It is so strong. It's very syrupy sweet. And again, smelled really good. It just wasn't quite as strong as like what I had from the Bathing Garden, but I did enjoy it and I would pick it up again. I think I've kind of burnt myself out on the like pumpkin pecan waffle scent now, but but it's definitely one I would pick up again. I have 3 clams here of Harvest Moon. So this is the one you guys know that I love from Sensationals. This came out last year and they did not bring it back this year, but in my video, my Walmart wax haul, there is a dupe of this and they're literally the same. So if you really liked this scent, you should pick that one up. Again, this is just a really yummy apple scent. It's really strong on the apple. You do get that caramel, which is why it does send me like Cider Lane vibes, but it's just not as strong on that really rich caramel. I'll say with my Sensationals, like this through well, but I do find with my Walmart wax that I just really prefer to get it melted within the year that I buy it. For me personally, I don't know what everyone else's experience is, but for me personally, I've just found that my Walmart wax tends to lose scent once I keep it over a year. So I try not to do that, which is why I've kind of resisted the urge to like hoard wax that you know, they'll come out with a scent and I'll really want to buy multiples of it. My what is it called? Pink Sugarberry that I love. I did buy multiples of that, but I've noticed with that one, it's not quite as bad as some of the others that I have, but definitely with a lot of my fall wax, I've found ones that I've had 1 or almost 2 years are just kind of slightly losing their scent. Again, this one was a good thrower. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably still give it like a 3. It was very much an adequate throw. I just know from experience, especially with this scent, that it could be a lot stronger. So yeah, but I still enjoy that scent. Really, really love it. This next one is Pumpkin Honey Butter. This is one that I didn't care for that much. Not so much so that I had to stop melting it, but this one is very savory. It wasn't very sweet, even though there is pumpkin in this and there's honey. Yeah, it's really, really heavy. It's super heavy on the butter note, and it just almost has like a savory note to it. So what I did, I melted a couple cubes of this on its own, and then I started mixing it with Vanilla Cookie Crunch. Definitely made it much better, but this is not one I would pick up again. This last one from Better Homes and Gardens is Caramel Bread Pudding. This one I absolutely love. I did buy duplicates of this, but I really want to get through them this season. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 other clams of this one. This one is so good, and for me, you would have no idea just smelling this on cold how amazing this is melting. So it's definitely sweet. You get the caramel, you get the bread, but when you melt this, it is just the most rich, gooey, sweet, vanilla-y bakery scent ever. I absolutely love it. It is very sweet, so I would say if you're not into those really sweet bakery blends, you might not like this, but I would still advise you to give it a try because you can always put something in there to help tone it down. But I absolutely love this one, and it is an amazing thrower. And then from Yankee, I have this one, Baking Cookies. This is one of these that comes in these little pods. This was nice, but it was nothing to like write home about. There was nothing super amazing about it. It had a decent throw, nothing crazy. Just your basic kind of generic vanilla sugar cookie scent. And then lastly well, here, I'll do this one first. So I have a Yankee Candle Tart. This is Dreamy Summer Nights. Absolutely love this one. Again, I think I've kind of burnt myself out on Dreamy Summer Nights. And the other thing is I feel like I'm getting a waxy tone, and I don't know if it's just because I got it from the tarts or it's just in general, because I feel like that wasn't always there. So I don't know if it's because of the tarts or being in this plastic, but I still love the idea of the scent. It smells so good. I just probably wouldn't buy it in tart form again, and I would maybe try to find it in like a milk cup. Next up are my bags. So I have Carnival Crack from Wonderberry. I do not recall what the scent notes are for this, but it's kind of one of those basic kind of fall carnival, end of summer, beginning of fall carnival scents. And this one smelled really good. It threw really well. It was kind of one of those little, they aren't pods, and they're not really disc either, but it was small enough to just melt one time, but it was plenty of wax and it smelled really good and I enjoyed it. I would pick that one up. Next up, I have World's Best Funnel Cake, and you can see it is warm fried dough with powdered sugar. This one was so good. So this is like your basic funnel cake scent, but amped up. So if you love funnel cake, I just think you would love this. It was sweet, vanilla-y, but at the same time funnel cake. It was so good. I loved that one. Next, from the Bathing Garden, I have Fried Cinnamon Bonbon. This one was a really strong thrower and smelled really good. It literally reminded me of the cinnamon sugar donut from Bath & Body Works. I think that's what it's called. Delicious. Would pick it up again. Not too strong on the cinnamon, which I love, and it was really good. Next here, I have Fairy Bonfire, and this is one that everyone loves, and I received my clam, and it had a kind of skunky smell. So I think Fairy Bonfire is some kind of like toasted marshmallow. Maybe there's some brown sugar or something in there, but everyone loves this one. I took it out of the clam and stored it in this bag, and it did not retain that skunk smell when I transferred it. I will say though, I can get why everyone loves this. It is a very nice, it's like a perfumey fall scent. It's not like your normal fall scent. And this one was so strong, you guys. It was such an intense thrower that I honestly had to turn it off because I felt myself getting sick. So I did like this scent, and I would maybe want to have a clam on hand or so, but it is not one that I would want to hoard. I think I saw people who bought up like tons of clams of this, which is fine because it does smell really good. Please don't let me deter you. It smells amazing. But for me personally, being like a true bakery lover, you know, this was like a little too perfumey for me, but I did like it. Next up here, I have Haunted Mansion, and honestly, this one did not throw well for me, and I can't even really remember anything about it, so I'm just gonna skip that one. Next here, I have Mallow Puffs from that Smell Good shop, and Mallow Puffs is just kind of a marshmallow scent. It smells so good. I really enjoyed this one, and I did some blending with this one as well. It's not a super strong thrower, but if you have something that you maybe like need to tone down or something, it works really well for that. So I enjoyed that one. Next up, I have Bourbon Fire from Wax Incredibles. This is fire roasted marshmallow, wintry candy apple, cider lane, and bourbon sauce. I did enjoy this one, but I've said in my other videos, I'm just not the biggest fan of winter candy apple. It smells good to me as like a shampoo, but to me, it doesn't smell Christmassy. It doesn't smell fall-like. It doesn't smell cozy. It doesn't fit into any of those categories. And it tends to overtake every scent that I have that has it in there. So scents that I have that have winter candy apple blended in there, I tend to only smell the winter candy apple. So while this was a really good blend, and I mean, you do get the cider lane in this, you do get that kind of toasted marshmallow, that winter candy apple is so present and so strong that I probably wouldn't get this again. And then finally, from that Smell Good shop, I have Velvet Sugar, Bonfire Bliss, and Deliciously Pink. This was a custom blend I made myself, and it was okay. It wasn't super strong, I'll say that first. And second of all, you know, it was just kind of a perfumey vanilla scent. I mean, pretty basic, but that's because I don't know what the heck I'm doing when I blend. So, while I did enjoy it, nothing about this would make me want to go recreate it. So, that is it. That is everything I melted through. Candles I burned through. I'm hoping to have a lot more at the end of October. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.